I think that uh, corporate social responsibility is important. I think on certain products, we want to believe that when we're buying diamonds, we're not buying blood diamonds. I think we want to believe that when we're buying fashion or clothing, we're not buying clothing that is made with slave labor. So I think that corporate social responsibility is always important. I think that all of us in the industry do demonstrate corporate social responsibility. I guess the question is, um, are we communicating it on those variables or those attributes that consumers find relevant for the chicken that they buy? I think that the customers that we service in the industry are going to force us to be formal about our CSR reporting. If you do business with anybody such as a Walmart or Nestle or Unilever, you are going to be mandated to ensure that as a member of their supply chain that you are bulletproof on certain issues and certain parameters. So I think that's happening. It started several years ago, 3 years ago, when we really got into the formal audits, and I think it'll just continue. To the average consumer, they just want to believe that you respect what's important to them. Do we respect the animal? Do we respect the consumer with regards to food safety and nutrition? Do we respect the environment in terms of how we use resources and what we do with our waste? And do we respect the community and how we behave within the community? And I think by and large, the industry has done well on those, but hasn't communicated the areas of improvement and how they accomplish that.
Well, Alan, how should the poultry industry deal with advocacy groups? Is there room for cooperation with some of them, none of them, all of them? Uh, is it based on their objectives, perhaps?
Yeah, this is a difficult one, right? Because it's so much into the public affairs realm. Generally, as I said at the beginning, I feel that we need to have a conversation with any stakeholder that's involved. And I do believe that cooperation is possible with some advocacy groups, but not all. Um, when I start a conversation with somebody that I don't know or I believe there may be an agenda involved, the first question I ask them is, do we agree that animals are a source of food? And amazingly, finding that common ground really, the conversation is very easy from that point forward. If the person says yes, well, then it's a matter of how we produce that source of food, and that's a conversation that we can have. If the answer is no, that we don't agree with that, well, we're probably not going to find common ground that we can cooperate with each other on.